Hey, XRP Army, it's Leo here, your go-to crypto insider, diving straight into the fire today. Imagine this. Whispers across the crypto world claiming XRP is secretly exploding to $1,000 or even $327,000 on a hidden private ledger, while we're sitting at $2.51 on the public one. Shocking, right? But is this the massive cover-up that's about to flip the script for every XRP holder, or just another myth that's got the community buzzing? Stick around because I'm breaking it all down with exclusive insights you won't find anywhere else, including today's hottest tweets that could signal the surge we've all been waiting for. This changes everything. Let's uncover what's really going on with XRP private versus public. First off, if you're new here or just tuning in, welcome to the revolution. XRP isn't just another altcoin, it's the powerhouse built for real-world finance, powering cross-border payments faster and cheaper than anything out there. But lately, the chat has exploded about this so-called private versus public divide. What's the deal? The public XRP ledger, XRPL, is the open, decentralized beast we all know and love. It's permissionless, meaning anyone can jump in, trade, build, and verify transactions in seconds. Think of it like a global superhighway for value, where XRP zips around at lightning speed, settling deals for pennies. No middlemen, no drama, just pure efficiency. But here's where the controversy kicks in. Ripple, the company behind much of XRP's tech, has been developing private versions of the ledger for big institutions like banks and central banks. These aren't some shadowy conspiracy. They're tailored for scenarios needing extra privacy and control, like issuing central bank digital currencies or handling sensitive financial operations. Picture it as a fortified vault versus the open marketplace. The public XRPL uses XRP as its native fuel, but these private ledgers, they often don't. They're customizable forks where institutions test or run their own assets without touching the public XRP price. Now, let's amp this up with some breaking evidence from today's X feeds. Just hours ago, Crypto Wendio dropped a bombshell thread on Crypto Highlights, spotlighting a long-term XRP prediction that's got over 78 likes and counting. She ties it into BlackRock's crypto moves and Chainlink's partnerships, hinting at institutional waves that could propel XRP higher. But wait until you hear what XRP Dragon posted this morning. Over 54 likes on a call that XRP will explode hard. He's pushing a prediction game where folks bet on price ups and downs, and with XRP at $2.51, the community's fired up, sharing targets from $5 to $10 short term. And get this, Crypto X A-Man's video on XRP hitting $1 million is racking up 148 likes and 44 replies today alone. He's saying this surge changes everything for holders, pure FOMO fuel. Building on that, let's dissect why this private-public talk is blowing up right now. Rumors started swirling earlier this year about a secret XRP ledger where banks allegedly trade XRP at insane premiums, like $1,000 per token. Sound too good to be true? It is, in a way. From what experts are sharing, like in a recent Mitrade article, these private ledgers are for central banks, offering secure, compliant setups without using actual XRP. No massive hidden price. It's about privacy for big players, not a parallel market pumping our bags overnight. But here's the teaser. If institutions bridge these private worlds to the public XRPL, we could see liquidity floods that skyrocket demand. Imagine banks tokenizing trillions on private forks, then settling via public XRP. Boom, utility explosion. Let's keep the energy rolling with more real-time alpha. VetX0, a XRPL validator with deep community cred, tweeted just days ago about the path to institutional adoption. He quotes Ripple's Brad Garlinghouse on privacy being key, and lays out how amendments like DID for identities and upcoming zero-knowledge proofs could make the public ledger institution ready. His post has 590 likes. Folks are eating it up, debating in the replies about how this bridges private testing to public surges. Then there's Bill Morgan, the lawyer who's all over XRP legal wins, slamming claims that XRPL is centralized. He points to ETF filings, where every applicant calls it public and decentralized. 333 likes on that one, sparking debates on why myths persist. Rhetorical question. Could these be planted FUD to keep retail out while whales accumulate? Step by step, let's break down the surge mechanics. Start with today's price at $2.51, up from sub-dollar days, thanks to regulatory clarity post-Siki case. Factor in global adoption. Ripple's partnerships with over 100 banks worldwide using XRP for on-demand liquidity. Now, overlay the private angle. As Nick01322787 tweeted recently, XRPL has public and private forms. The private ones for banks craving control, but it doesn't natively use XRP, so no secret high-price trading. But what if scenarios? What if privacy tech merges them? VetX0 envisions institutions collateralizing real-world assets on XRPL, borrowing privately, then settling publicly. That's not hype, it's roadmap reality, with XLS66 lending protocol incoming. Data backs it. XRPL processed billions in volume last quarter, per Crypto Potato's September recap, with compliance features drawing enterprises. Mini cliffhanger. But what about those wild price gaps? Hold on, because a tweet from 88 Today claims the private ledger hits $327,000 per XRP. Mind-blowing, right? We'll debunk that next and reveal why the real surge is public side. Diving deeper, address the pain points head-on. If you're doubting this surge like most skeptics, thinking XRP's been suppressed too long, you're not alone. Common myth, private ledgers mean public XRP gets left behind. Wrong. As Matt Hamilton, ex-Ripple dev, tweeted, XRP thrives as a public permissionless bridge asset, precisely why it's replacing outdated systems like SWIFT. No private token can match its liquidity. Another myth, centralization. Denounced by every expert post, including Deutsche Bank's innovation lead, saying build privacy on public chains, 350 likes on Vet's share of that. The truth? XRPL's decentralized with over 100 validators. No single control. Now, countering viewer fears. If you're worried about volatility at $2.51, remember analogies like this. XRP's like the internet in the 90s, undervalued infrastructure poised for mass adoption. With BlackRock eyeing crypto projects, as Wendy O highlighted today, and predictions like Ayman's $1 million moonshot, FOMO's real. But this isn't financial advice. Always DO, consult pros, and invest what you can afford. We're in a bull cycle. Community reactions today show targets averaging $10 by year-end, driven by ETF approvals and tokenization booms. Rising to the climax, this private-public synergy isn't division, it's evolution. Insider info, Ripple's pushing for zero-knowledge proofs to encrypt public transactions, making XRPL the ultimate hybrid. Combine that with today's buzz, XRP Dragon's explosion call, Ayman's viral vid, and we're staring at a tipping point. My bold prediction, with institutional privacy locked in, XRP surges past $5 by Q1 2026, unlocking trillions in cross-border flow. This changes everything. Public wins, holders thrive. Wrapping on that high note, XRP Army. We've unpacked the private-public mystery, debunked myths with fresh tweets, and mapped the surge ahead. Key wins, XRPL's public power, privacy upgrades for institutions, and community-driven hype pushing us to the moon. If this insider alpha blew your mind, smash that like button right now. It tells the algorithm we're onto something huge. Drop a comment with your XRP price target. $10? $100? Let's debate and spark more engagement. Subscribe for more exclusive breakdowns like this. You won't get this edge elsewhere. And share with the community, tag a friend, let's get XRP trending and to the moon together. Leo out, stay legendary.